Hey, what's up guys, this is Untitled Chapter here back for another video, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Bugatti Divo. The Bugatti Divo, if you guys don't already know, which I'm sure you all know, that this is the most expensive car in ultimate driving, and probably by far one of the funnest, and here's why. So, the Bugatti Divo, not only does it help you when it comes to making money, a crap ton, but it gives you a lot of XP. So, right now I'm at 274. By the time this is uploaded, I'll probably have more. I don't know. But it gives you a crap ton of XP. And let me show you once I make a mile. It gives you 6,100 XP per mile. And it gives you $1,547 per mile. And I think it's a really good car for farming. Even though the top speed, see, look at there. Even though the top speed isn't that fast. I mean, some of y'all are probably like, what are you talking about? That's fast. It is. Depends on what you're driving. But to me, that's not that fast. It's okay. But, I wish it was a little faster. But I know why it's not that fast. You got to keep the cars equal. Because if it went like 200, 290 or 300, it'd just be overpowered at that point. But yeah, guys, so let's go on to the next feature on this car. So, this car has a lot of detail put into it. And I mean a lot of detail. I mean, look at this. I know my car is black, so it's kind of hard to see the detail, but you can already see the, hood and how all the curves are shaped, and the headlights, too. I really like the way this car is made, and the developers did a really good job on it. But yeah, this car has helped me so much making money. When I bought this car, I went down to 14 million, and I thought I was broke, and then I got this amount of money back in 2 months. It took me 2 months to gain like 20 million, and to me, I think that's unbelievable, because I thought right now I'd probably be at like maybe 20 exact, like 20 million, but no, I'm almost about $5 million more. I'll be at 40 million, which is hard to believe because I feel like I just hit 30 million. I'm already halfway to 40, so. Anyway, back to the review. So, yeah, this car gives you a crap ton of money. And it loves to spin out, as you can see. It actually spins out quite a bit. But there's another problem with the Divo that you guys will experience if you have purchased it. So, I haven't seen the glitch recently, but I'm not saying it's never happened. So sometimes when you park the car, and you jump out, it will actually just float up, and it just does not come back. And if it does, it's probably in the ocean by then. That's a glitch that I found annoying, and I actually explained the glitch in a previous video. Probably will leave the link in the description to it, or you can just check it out either way. But yeah, that, and it gets sucked up in the tunnel, which happens to all cars, but this car, it does it a lot. And another problem that I cannot stand about the Divo is this is probably the #1 problem. People really don't recognize it that much. And it's actually not the car's fault. Like, people go up to me and they'll be like, "Oh, nice Lamborghini, nice McLaren." I'm like, "Have you ever seen this car before?" Like, so many people go up to my car and say, "Nice Lamborghini" or McLaren. One of them went, "Nice Ferrari." I'm like, okay, you gotta be kidding me. And the sad part is, half of them had like over $1 million, and I was like, "Are you serious?" So let me read my chat. Okay, but yeah, this car is good for the most part. So, you know, and now the price. Now on to the price, with a whopping 11.6 million, which waste. It's not really a waste. I thought it was. Like, when you first buy this car, you're like, "Oh my god, this is a waste," but you have to get used to it in order to like it. Because this car is one of those cars where you can't just drive it for like a second, be like, "Okay, this car is immediately worth it." And for some of you, it might be the case, but for me, it took me like at least a week and a half to get used to the car. But it is a really nice car, and it looks awesome at night, especially at night, because the headlights, the way they're designed. They glow. Hang on, I'm gonna. There's a tunnel or like a bridge, and when you go underneath it, all you see is the headlights. It looks really cool. So that, and plus, it actually gets a lot of attention. A lot of attention. Like, I mean, it's to the point where every time I go to the gas station, there's always someone beside me saying something about the car. Okay, so let me show you guys the headlights real quick. See, look at that. You cannot say that does not look nice at all. Unbelievable. And when you have the ascended rims, it looks even better, but I'm still a little ways away. Yeah. Dreams. But yeah, this car has a lot of potential for, future things, like if you want to race or something. Well, this car isn't really a car you want to race in. I think the Venom is better for that, but I think this car is good for looks and farming by far. But when it comes to racing, it's just not the best. So, yeah. And another cool thing about the Devo that I actually didn't find out until recently, but the Devo has an ability to where, like, I think it's just the game itself. It doesn't have this ability in real life, but like sometimes I like to do this whenever I'm farming. But let's just say I want to turn around really quick. What I do is I like press the B button and then my car will flip around and then I go to the direction. That did not work at all because I was going straight, but it actually spins around and I love how it does that. But that's only because of the car's shape in the game and it doesn't do that in real life. But I like to do that sometimes. So if you're ever like going around a corner, you could just do that, and that did not work at all. But yeah, it does work sometimes. It's actually kind of fun to do it. And since the car sadly is all-wheel drive, you cannot do burnouts. But me and my friends have done this already, where we can do backwards donuts. I mean, they're a little deformed, but they actually look really cool. So like instead of doing a burnout the old-fashioned way, you go backwards. Like, okay, sometimes you have to, like, get a good start, or otherwise you won't do it like that. Hang on. I'm gonna go start. There we go. See? Oh, why doesn't it want to do it? This car's being awkward. It loves to be awkward. There we go. See? It kind of does it, but it's not really centered right, but it does actually make a nice shape after a while. It looks really cool, like, I don't know what you call this shape, but, it's like this big old circle with just a bunch of rings in it, and it looks really cool. But this is really the only way you can show off in this car, that and just flying down the darn highway. Yes, but, that's really the only way you can show off in this car. So you can't really do burnouts and stuff. But yeah, guys, this is just a really quick review of the Devo, and I honestly think out of a scale of 1 to 10, this car is by far an 8, because it is a dream when it comes to farming. I mean, I've been able to make like 100K in like not even 30 minutes, like maybe 20 minutes max, and I can make $100,000. And that is just unbelievable because back when I used to use the Koenigsegg 1.1, I made 100K about an hour and a half. About an hour and a half. But now I make it in like 20 minutes, so UD has come a long way with their cars, and I think this car is probably one of the best looking in the game. I mean, you can't say this car is ugly. If you say this car is ugly, by the way, I've had a lot of friends try to criticize. Like, I went to a car show one time in this car, back when it was like a grayish color. I mean, you guys have already seen it. I've showed it in so many videos. But they criticized my car just so their car would look better, and I was actually cringing and laughing at the same time. But everybody knew he was trying to show off his own car by criticizing mine, but it was funny. But just know that your car, when you buy this car, you will not go unrecognized. Like, people will follow you and stuff, and that is a nice Aston Martin right there. I'm just going to scoot around there. And what I love about this car also, it takes off really quick. I mean, 0 to 60 just flies by. I would do a timer. That's actually a good idea. I should do a timer. But, I can't really show up it on the screen. But just know, I mean, it shows how it can go from 0 to 60. I'd say it'd take about 8 seconds to get to the top speed. But not oh my god, why did I say 8 seconds? 4 seconds, actually. 4 seconds. Let me count it. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seconds. Okay, I was closer the first time. So it takes exactly 7 seconds, maybe a little over, to get to the top speed. And that's really good for a car like this. So, I mean, it's probably better than the Venom. I think the Venom takes like 11 or 12 seconds to get to the top speed. So, I definitely recommend you buy this car. I mean, it's a beautiful car. I don't know why you turned this car down. So, yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this review. I know it's kind of short and, doesn't really go into, like, the major, statistics on the car. But it's just a, like, brief overview. Like, if you have, like, 11.6 million and you're thinking, should I buy the Divo or not? Definitely you should buy the Divo. This car is just wonderful. You will win every car show. If you go to a car show and there's like a prize, you will win money off of it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, and I hope most of you guys also own the Divo and you agree with this, because why would you want to turn down this car? So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will talk to you guys later. See you on Sunday.